This is the angle people usually see me at because I'm so short. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is the third video that I have filmed in a row, so I am getting really comfortable with myself. So today's video is going to be all about the holiday sets that I find the most interesting, stuff that I feel like could possibly be worth it. These are just the things that caught my eye, not necessarily everything that is out there and available to you. So let me just get into my little list. Okay, so the number one thing on my list is the Wet n Wild Pro brush set. The same or a similar set came out last year and it was the first time they did it. I did pick up that brush set. It was 30 bucks. It ended up going on sale for $15. Still upset about that. But I think that the brush set was actually worth the $30, so I guess I'm not too upset. I use those brushes constantly. I used them in the Get Ready With Me that I did this look in. I use at least one of the brushes from that set every single time I do my makeup. So I highly, highly recommend that if you have not tried the Wet n Wild Pro brushes, this is a good time to do so. And I might even pick up this brush set again because it's slightly different brushes. I think there's only a few duplicates, but there are some new brushes that weren't in the last set as well. Plus I think the handles are different. They're this nice gold color. Last year it was these, this one's a little dirty, but it was these silver that shift kind of purple. But the ones this year have little ridges in the side and they're a little bit different. So not exactly the same as last year. I may end up picking that up just to compare the two. But yes, that's my first thing. Oh, and that is available, I think it's available at Walgreens, but I believe it's exclusively at Walgreens, and you can pick it up online and in store. So I would keep an eye out to see if it goes on sale, but even if it doesn't, I definitely suggest you thinking about picking it up if you need some brushes. So number two, the Fenty Balm Baby mini set. I so wish I had picked that up instead of getting the full sizes of each, because I'm never going to go through this whole highlighter that I have. But it's the Hustler Baby highlighter in a mini size and then the Universal Gloss Balm in a mini size, and it's $23. I think that that's a much better deal than getting the full size double-sided highlighter. That's the only thing about the mini, is that it's only Hustler Baby, but I like that shade the most anyway, instead of Mean Money. But it's a little bit more of a value than getting the split pan for $35 or $34 and then getting the full-size gloss that does have a lot of product in it for another $18. Getting minis of the two for $23, I highly suggest it. I wish I had known that it was going to come out, because I would have gotten that instead of the full size. Number three. Okay, I made this list a little while ago, but I do still suggest this, but I suggest something else depending on if this sale is still happening. So my third item is the Bite Beauty Sweet Treats Agave Lip Care Set. It's 2 minis and 1 sample. The minis are a mini of the Agave Lip Mask and a mini of the Agave Lip Balm. And then there's a little sample of the lip scrub included, all in that same little pack, and the pack itself is $12. Now the full size of the lip balm retails for $18 and the full size of the lip mask retails for $24, I believe. So that is a great deal if you wanted to try some of these things and you were like, I don't want to spend that kind of money on the full size. This would be a good opportunity to purchase the minis because the little set is only $12. However, Sephora, and I had that on my Sephora Loves list because I was going to get it because I wanted to try the lip mask. However, Sephora is currently, right now as I'm filming this, having a sale on the full size Agave Lip Mask for $13. So that's only $1 more, and I actually get a full size of the one product that I actually wanted. So depending on, what time it is when I post this video and what's happening and what it is that you want, that could be something to look at. So that's available at Sephora. And the next thing I have on my list, number 4, is also available at Sephora, and it's the Briogeo Best Sellers set, and it's $39. I know that I've talked about that Briogeo Don't Despair Repair hair mask before, so I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but just know that I bought this same set last year actually, and I really do love that hair mask. It's lasted me all this time, so it's lasted me a year, and I still have plenty of product left to go through. So I may pick this up again because I did like the little mini samples that it came with. It comes with, I think, some kind of leave-in conditioning spray, exfoliating shampoo, and there was one other thing. I think it's a heat protectant, but those three things are mini. The hair mask comes in the full size. I highly recommend that set because it is $39, whereas just getting the hair mask at the same size is $36. So for $3 more you get little samples, and I think that's a great gift, and it could also be something good for yourself if those products were things that you wanted to try already. So number 5 is something that I actually purchased last year that they have again, which is the Stila Glitter and Go Mini Trio, and it's $25. You get 3 mini sizes of the Stila Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glows, and I'll show you a size comparison actually between the minis and the full size. So this is the set that they had last year, and it was supposed to stay limited edition, but it's actually still available. I believe they made it permanent, and this is the size of them all. This one is Smoldering Satin, Rose Gold here in the middle, and Kitten Karma. I know you can't really tell because it's flashing. So yes, these are the 3 minis, and they're still a pretty decent size for $25. You get 3 different shades. Their set this year is different. There are 2 other colors, but it still has Kitten Karma in it. That's their popular one, so of course I think they're gonna put it in every set. They still have this set available, and then they have the new supposedly limited edition one this year. Just to show you comparison, this is the full size, or this is a full size Magnificent Metal, and this one retails for $24. So you're still getting a decent amount in these minis, especially if you don't wear makeup a lot, which I don't. So yes, I highly recommend that if you haven't tried the Magnificent Metals and you don't have these colors or what have you, you should definitely try them out because they're pretty good. Oh, and that's also available at Ulta, not just Sephora. So as you know, I love my Fenty, and as you know, I love my minis. I don't actually know if these are still available on Sephora's website anymore, so I'm going to check that out, but I'm going to share them anyway. So these are the Fenty little matchstick duos, and they come in the shades Cinnamon and Starstruck. I'll swatch them for you since I have them here. This one's Cinnamon, so it's a little bit dark for me to be a highlighter, but I do like to use it as an eyeshadow. And this one is Starstruck. I like this one a lot more as a highlighter. So these cute little minis, the set retails for $22. If I were to get the full size of these, I think the full sizes are $24 a piece. I like minis for trying things, and you do still get a lot of product. So yes, I believe that these are available at Sephora, but if not, I would check out the Fenty website because I think these could be a cute little gift for someone, especially if they love Fenty and if they love highlighting and, you know, somebody like me, but I already have it. Yeah, if you were looking for gifts for someone else or for yourself, all of these things I think are good for that. And the very last thing on my list is something that I was not expecting from e.l.f. It's not necessarily a holiday set, I don't think. It's not a holiday collection from them. It's just something that I think could make a good gift for someone, and it's just something that I find really interesting in general. And it's the Modern Metals collection that they came out with relatively recently. That collection is so... the way that it's presented and the way that they've laid out the pans. The eyeshadow palette looks like their ordinary eyeshadow palette layout, like the Mad for Matte palettes that I talk about. But the blush palette seems so elegant, and just the packaging of both of them is not that ordinary sleek black that they usually do. It's this beautiful gold, and like the cover's clear so you can see what's inside. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I love the packaging. I think the whole collection is so beautiful and elegant for what e.l.f. is, which is a very affordable drugstore brand. And okay, let me see. I believe the eyeshadow palette retails for $12, which I thought was interesting because usually their 10-pan eyeshadow palettes retail for $10. but maybe they upped the price a little bit for the packaging, I'm not sure. But also the blush and highlighter palette is $12. That's pretty inexpensive for makeup that looks so beautiful. It does, it looks so, and I'm so intrigued by it. I'm kind of curious about the blush palette more than anything, but I'm not gonna buy it because I have so much makeup already. I have so much makeup already, so I'm not gonna buy that stuff. But it is interesting and I thought it was noteworthy, so I thought I would mention it. Oh, and I didn't say the price. So you can also buy the whole set with the liquid lipsticks and the lip gloss, the 2 palettes. All of that you can buy for $32, which is pretty good because e.l.f. gives you free shipping with $25. So if you just wanted that, then you can do that. If you do try any of these things, or if you tried any of these things before, if you also recommend them, if you plan on picking any of these things up, please tell me in the comments below so we can discuss. I like to discuss things. I'm a Libra, it's what I do. Also, like this video if you like it, and if you don't like it, then give it a thumbs down. I do not care. Any feedback is good feedback in my opinion. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now. XOXO, Gossip Girl.